Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So I saw this very interesting article by the National Enquirer and I thought it was quite interesting to say the least. I thought it was quite funny, and it is titled "Meghan Fought Over Diana's Jewellery with Kate." So allegedly what this article is claiming is that Meghan and Kate had a to and fro over Diana's jewelry collection. Now we know that Diana was a aristocrat. She left quite a elaborate, healthy estate to the boys. I think they got £10 million each from Diana's inheritance, from their mum. She had a very extensive, beautiful jewelry collection that is estimated to be worth millions and millions of pounds. And we know that William's bride, Kate, his wife, and Harry's wife have inherited pieces from Diana's royal collection, and they both got pieces of her jewellery upon engagement to each of the brothers. Now, according to this, Meghan Markle has allegedly demanded Kate Middleton to surrender her engagement ring. So I think this was written in past tense, that when she was a senior member of the royal family, she wanted Kate to give her that engagement ring, which was Diana's engagement ring. And she wanted that. She was very jealous that she didn't have an intact whole piece, because we know that Harry, upon asking Meghan to be his wife, gave her a ring that was a combination of a 5-carat cushion stone in the centre and 2 stones from Diana's private diamond collection on either side of that stone, which that ring has now been remarkably changed and has been embellished with even more diamonds to Meghan's liking. She added even more diamonds as she couldn't get enough carats already in the centre of it. She added diamonds all the way around the band, but allegedly that wasn't good enough. She was still very envious of Kate's, I think it's a sapphire. She has a sapphire in the centre of her ring, a very beautiful intact ring. I would say that Kate really did get a slice of history, and she got the best engagement ring. It was better than Meghan's because it's intact, it's original, it hasn't been altered with, and there's nothing better than having the original as there. So it says here, according to National Enquirer, Meghan Markle and Middleton are feuding over Princess Diana's jewellery. An unnamed source told the tabloid that Prince Harry's wife ran off with $10 million worth of Diana's jewellery as her revenge on Kate and the Queen. I don't know if it would have been she ran off with it. It's kind of making her sound like a thief in the middle of the night. But I do think that there was definitely spats over who got what stash of jewellery. And there was definitely, I imagine that Meghan, her character, this is just my personal opinion, would have asked to have a look at what Kate did actually inherit from the actual collection, and I think she would have wanted to see what she got, so she didn't feel as though she was just getting the worst pieces left behind, because Kate has been in the royal fold for, let's pretty much say, over 10 years now. She does wear Diana's jewellery from time to time in homage to her and in memory of her, which is a nice thing for her to do. And I think that Meghan would have really wanted to feel equal to Kate, and she probably would have demanded to see what is that piece that she got, so that she could have an estimation of how much Kate's collection, Diana's collection, she got, how much it was worth in comparison to hers. And I think that Harry would have supported her in this, even though he's a male, he probably wouldn't have any real idea as to how much his mother's jewellery collection cost. But I think Meghan would have fought for this. I think she would have definitely ensured that she got 50-50. So if Kate got £10 million worth of jewellery, she got £10 million worth of jewellery, and vice versa. It carries on to say here, however, concrete pieces of evidence can prove that these hearsays are correct as of this writing. The insider claims that Markle is refusing to return Princess Diana's jewellery to the royal family even though they don't belong to her. In 2010, William gifted Middleton Princess Diana's sapphire engagement ring as his way of honouring the late royal's memory. As such, the ring doesn't have anything to do with the Duchess of Sussex. However, the dubious source claimed that Markle still asked her sister-in-law to surrender her engagement ring. She watched the Queen shower Kate with diamonds and rubies and vowed to get revenge on them both. Who knows how many other treasures she walked off with, the unnamed source said. However, the rumour debunking site Gossip Cop denied claims made by the tabloid. The publication said that Markle didn't waltz off with $10 million worth of Diana's jewellery. Meghan didn't also ask Kate to surrender her engagement ring. After all, the jewellery was a gift to her from William. Before Prince Harry and Markle tied the knot in 2018, the Duke of Sussex also gave his wife a custom-made engagement ring. The ring features 2 diamonds from the Princess of Wales collection. Today, Harry and Meghan are still happily married, but several tabloids have been claiming that they are on the brink of divorce. With Meghan and Harry, I think there was definitely, as I said, a lot of jealousy over that ring, the sapphire that William gave to Kate. But Kate was the first of the 2 of the ladies to marry one of the princes. So, of course, she got first dibs, she got first pickings, and she got the best of the best. She got one of the best pieces, I believe. But Meghan did have an extremely beautiful, I think it's a topaz ring from Diana's jewellery collection, which is absolutely gorgeous, and she actually wore that to her wedding reception. I think it's a big blue square cushioned cut ring. So she did inherit that piece, even though it's not as elaborate as Kate's sapphire that she got for her engagement ring. She still got an extremely beautiful ring. And she has got some nice pieces. I mean, Diana had an extensive, beautiful jewellery collection. She was the woman with a lot of fashion sense. So I just don't see why Meghan would be so miserable. But you can see with Meghan, as she's demonstrated, she's the type of character that is simply never really truly happy with what they seem to get. I've had quite a few looks at Frogmore Cottage, and those rounded top French windows, I think they're French windows, correct me on that, are absolutely gorgeous. I would die to have a house like that with those front facing views, with the lake in front, the white brickwork, absolutely gorgeous. A house of most women's dreams, and it wasn't good enough. She didn't want it. She even had offers of places in Kensington Palace next to William and Kate, and she didn't want that. Even she got the engagement ring given to her by Harry. It was a gorgeous gift in the first place. It was a gorgeous ring, the way in which Harry had it specially custom made. And she upgraded it again, didn't she? She added a ring of diamonds onto it. I think this was her trying to outdo and have something better than what Kate had. And she's done this all along. She's stamped out and stampeded upon everyone else's special moments. We saw this systematically when all the other royals were celebrating their milestones. Kate posting Charlotte, Meghan had to run and do something. And this has just been going on and on and on, even with their royal engagements that the royal family members have been carrying out over here. Meghan and Harry have been popping up literally minutes, hours after William and Kate have made a royal appearance on Zoom calls to outdo them, to take the shine away from them, to get all the attention back on themselves. Us, look at us, look at us. And it's just a common thread, a common theme that's been going on. So it doesn't seem inconceivable that they would have done this again. So to end the article, it says here, last month Globe claimed that Markle gave Prince Harry an ultimatum from an unnamed source, alleging that Markle asked her husband to choose between her and the royal family. I'm told Meghan went berserk after learning Harry was negotiating to end their royal exile and screamed, "You can go back, but Archie and I are staying in America." And the unnamed source said to Globe. However, no concrete pieces of evidence can also confirm these divorce rumours involving Meghan and Harry. It wouldn't surprise me if they was on the brink of divorce, to be honest with you guys. I just read that their trademark application for their new Archwell Foundation venture, we know really they are trying to funnel money out, has been rejected because of lack of payment funds. They didn't give the sufficient amount of money. Apparently the documents were unsigned. So they seem to be very disorganized. They seem to be struggling to put it together. They even tried to trademark the Sussex Royal brand, and then they was told that they have no jurisdiction to use the word royal. So then that all fell through. That was a waste of money. So it seems like they are running out of money. They are struggling for funds, and everything's falling apart, and their books being heavily discounted. From what I saw online, it started out at £20 or £25. It's now been slashed on Amazon to £30.65, and I guess no one really wants to read about their Finding Freedom story. They're not as popular as what they thought they was. They're not as hot as what they thought they was. And anyway, guys, I'll be back with another video. Bye.